Progress Show Indicator with our panel of ag leaders who all just happen to be lovely women. We have Dean Kim Kidwell with the U of I College of Aces, Holly Spangler, the editor of Prairie Farmer, and Lynn Rorsheib, who's a ninth-generation farmer out of Fairmount. So we were kind of talking off camera a little bit, and I'll start with you, Kim. You're the first dean woman of the College of Aces. That's amazing. We were talking role models, and really, did you have any female ag role models growing up?
You know, I actually didn't. And it's been interesting to think about playing that role myself. You know, being the first female dean of the College of Ag is, well, being the dean is an honor in general, but being the first woman has been a big deal to a lot of people. I didn't think about it too much, but I'm also an alum. Which is special to be the dean of the college I graduated from. But not having many female role models in ag makes it more important for me to be a good female role model. So didn't have a lot myself, had a few very instrumental people in my life, some professors on campus that were fabulous. But as I look forward, it's important that young women see the opportunity in me and in Holly and in Lynn as taking leadership roles in ag. So I try to be a really good one, but I didn't have too many myself.
Well, I bet Mom was a good one. We got to say hi to Mom, right?
Oh, absolutely. My mom was she's my hero, and she watches the show a lot, so shout out to Mom.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching, Mom. Holly, I'm going to move on to you. You've got lots of experience with hundreds of farm families. Lots of people, know about the farm spouse being, kind of the partner.
Sure.
But they take on a bigger role than that, don't they?
For sure. Yeah, we have seen a big change. I've been working with Prairie Farmer for the last 20 years. The stories that we write today are so different from then because, what we see now is far more women, like Lynn, who are the farmer. The end, period. It's not, that they are just a spouse or whatever it might be. They are independently farming. It's young women who are making the decision, I'm going to come back and I'm going to farm. With my brother maybe, or maybe just on her own with her parents or whatever, and transitioning into that position. So it's certainly changed the way we write those stories. I was sitting here thinking 17 years ago we had a cover about the lady farmers of Crawford County, which was so quaint then, right? And now it's like, well, what's the big deal
Why
about
not?
that?
Exactly.
That's commonplace. So.
Lynn, being a ninth-generation farmer, how have you seen things change and evolve over those generations?
It's drastically changed a lot, and I've been very fortunate to come from a family that didn't see me any different just because I was a female or a woman. And my grandma Brooks was a great inspiration for me because she literally did it all on her farm growing up, and then her and my grandfather's farm. And then also as a young child, I looked at two other female farmers that were in my local area, and you didn't really see that 17, 20 years ago. And now it's more of a prominent thing where women are, being the sole operators of their farming operations and aren't just looked at as just being the meal getters to the field, and that they're actually the ones out there running the tractors and that, and starting to get a little bit more of that recognition that they've always been out there. It's just they never got the recognition for it. And that's really the big thing that's changed over the years, is that we're actually out there and stepping up and actually leading our farms and different organizations and things, and we're being seen as equals. And it's just a great feeling to be as an equal with my peers.
Trying to break the stereotypes, trying to break through that glass ceiling that we've got over us, right? Kim, coming back to you, you mentioned earlier a little bit about the opportunities available for females in the agriculture world. What kind of opportunities are there that they may not be aware of?
Oh, they really are endless. You can be a CEO, you can be a researcher, you can be an educator, you can be a reporter. There's so many facets of the ag and food industry that people don't realize are linked. We go all the way from producing the food to processing the food through looking at how food impacts human health and well-being. We do a lot of work in the family sector too. So, you can be about anything that you want to be, and I think people don't see that often in an ag context. All they have to do is ask and get curious. And so what I always encourage young people to do is to come check us out on campus. Come visit the College of Aces at University of Illinois and see yourself in some of these roles. I think people are stunned by how many opportunities there are out there. You can actually be an ag reporter if you want to be.
Hey, she's saying I have a future. You heard it here first. Also, I wanted to mention I did not realize Prairie Farmer was owned by the Farm Progress Show. So a great opportunity to share what's all happening out here this week.
Yeah, Prairie Farmer is one of 17 publications nationwide. We cover the country coast to coast, and then we put on the Farm Progress Show as well as part part of our events. So, and then also Husker Harvest Days out in Nebraska here in a couple of weeks. So we gear up big for this and come in, and my job here is to get photos of everything, and so that we'll use those the next couple of years.
Oh, wonderful. Well, we're going to take our selfie here in a little bit. Thank you, ladies, so much for hanging out with us. So inspiring, breaking the mold here of what your typical woman in ag looks like, and we appreciate you hanging out with us. We'll have all this on CILiving.tv.